Hey guys, it's me, Ronnie Zamora, and today I am testing out my webcam on my live stream, and I'm using my spy glasses as my webcam, and it worked! Yay! Okay, so let's see what I'm going to do. Hey Lizard Reader, what's up? Gloomy Sunday? What does that even mean? Isn't that song copyrighted? Oh well. Wait, what did the message retracted say? Wait, how is the I have not heard of the Gloomy Sunday song before, but how is it cursed? So guys, have you live streamed with your webcams before? If you have, let me know in the live chat below. How did it cause so many suicides? Did it say something mean to them? Did it tell them to kill themselves? Did it did it tell them? Did it brainwash them to kill themselves? I have no idea. Oh, and guys, guess what? If you haven't heard, oh, and if you guys haven't heard, Nickelodeon's All That has returned for season 11 after 14 years of cancellation. So basically, All That first premiered in 1994 and got canceled in 2005. But this year, it returned for season 11. It rebooted. So that means it returned for season 11 after 14 years of cancellation. Etika passed away. I know. Glu- about the song Gloomy Sunday, I don't think it would make me commit suicide. After all, I don't have a depressing life. Also, nobody hated me. So I don't think that's gonna make me commit suicide. Maybe to the ones with depressing lives and just cannot take it anymore. But they need suicide prevention, you know. Yeah, wait. Did that depressing song made commit suicide, or, or or was it because of guilt? Oh, w- well, I know because he said he's sorry. Now let me listen to this song. I'm sure it won't make me commit suicide because I do not have a. Wait, why is there a noose around this guy's neck? Suicide. You have a sad life. That's all. I wasn't. I'm not talking about you guys. I was just reading the comment section. Like, look at this. Yeah. This comment says, I like this song, it sounds nice. Wait, why is there a noose around my neck? I think he was about to commit suicide, but I don't think so. So that's why there was a noose around his neck. Like, seriously. Like, man, these poor people that committed suicide because of that song.
fehér virággal. Vártalak kedvesem, templomi imával.
Okay, I'm listening to this.
Azóta szomorú vígat vasárnap, én csak az utalom, tenyerem a
Two people shot themselves while hearing a band play this song. This is depressing. But this song is not gonna make me commit suicide. Nothing's gonna make me commit suicide. Nothing.
Akkor is virágtár, virágos, rokorszól, virágos tápon, virágos, rokorszól. Nyitva lesz szemem, hogy még egyszer lássam.
The song was banned in Hungary and the UK. Oh, that is not cool. How could he fake his death? That is not cool. Like, seriously, how did somebody make a song? Wait, let me think of something to say. Oh, right. Alright, how did somebody make a song that makes people commit suicide? How did they even do that? Yeah, nobody knows. Okay, this song did not make me kill myself at all. Like, seriously. This song did not curse me at all. I'm gonna watch another version. Okay. Blame It on Jorge. Gloomy Sundays. What a depressing song. No wonder some people committed suicide. We need suicide prevention to the people that are attempting to commit suicide.
Szomorú vasárnap, fehér virággal, vártalak kedvesem, nem tudom én, álmokat kergető, vasárnap délelőtt.
Explosion. They're all dead. And now the building is burning. Wow. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. Someone has run over the kid, and now he got hit by a car. Man, whoever that, if that was an accident, then all is forgiven. But if it was on purpose, he should go to jail and stay in jail until they bail him out or his execution. He should be found guilty for running this kid over if it was on purpose. Oh look, Rick and Morty, yes, Nature Cat, no VGCP again. He says, what is your opinion on Rick and Morty? Honestly, I like that show. I honestly like that show. Now let me go there. Oh. Okay, this is not going to make me commit suicide at all. Not at all, man, not at all. Okay, Rick and Morty, yes, Nature Cat, no VGCP says, what is your opinion on Isaac Anderson animations? Honestly, he's a pretty cool guy. But seriously, what kind of YouTuber posts porn on YouTube? Like, seriously, what the fuck? That is breaking the YouTube law. You can get in trouble on YouTube for that. Alright. And it's on May 23rd. Okay, I may not care about people spamming, but What is with Rick and Morty as Nature Cat no VTCPs? What is with his behavior? I think there is something wrong with his behavior. Yes, Rick and Morty as Nature Cat no VTCP. No offense, but there is something wrong with your behavior. I know you're being yourself, but there is still something wrong with your behavior. Like, as of today, I listened to the Gloomy Sunday song, and I'm still alive. I'm not dead. I did not commit suicide at all. You know? Because I don't understand the lyrics. It's Hungarian. And I don't speak Hungarian. I speak English and Spanish.
1936. A young man named Philip Cook, a senior student at Hobart College in New.
Wait. He was in college. He was in college when he made this song. If his teachers from college find out that the song made people commit suicide, then they could have banned him from college, and he could never study there again. Oh yeah, he's the pianist. The guy who made the suicide song's name is Rezső Seress. Yep, his name is Rezső Seress. He is a pianist. He is the one that made this song. He's the composer of this song. The ones who sang this are László Jávor and Sam M. Lewis. No, wait, not Sam M. Lewis. The singer of the song is László Jávor. Yeah, he's the singer, while Rezső Seress is a pianist. He did the music while this guy did the singing. So yeah. Wait. They say he was in college, but he was born in 1903 and died in 1956. Oh well. Let's watch the video anyway.
New York, was found fatally wounded in his fraternity house in the early hours of the morning. Fellow members of the Sigma Phi fraternity were alerted by the sound of a .22 caliber rifle firing, which shot a bullet directly into Cook's head, and after being rushed to the hospital, he was pronounced dead just 2 hours later. Many of his fellow students were left wondering what could have caused him to commit suicide. After all, he was a member of the Glee Club, he was a cheerleader, and on top of all of that, he was set to graduate just a week later.
How is It's Everyday Bro a suicide song? How? Just how? I need evidence. I know Jake Paul did the suicide thing. It's Everyday Bro is not a suicide song, is it? if it's actually a suicide song, then I need evidence. I need evidence on how it's a suicide song. If there's no evidence, then Devin is wrong.
However, those whom he has spoken with before had a theory of their own. Tuck had been listening to a song with a dark history before his suicide, a song that some say can actually influence its listeners to commit suicide, a song called Gloomy Sunday.
Yeah, Gloomy Sunday. Yeah, the song was blamed for suicide.
Simple songs couldn't actually lead someone to end their life, right?
Mm-hmm. So here's the lesson, guys. If you want to make a song, then do not make a song that makes people commit suicide, or else you and the song will be blamed. You're gonna get fired from music, and if you're in college and you made a suicide song, you're gonna be banned from college, and you're never gonna come back there ever again. So do not make a song that makes people commit suicide. In fact, do not make a game that makes people commit suicide. Because if you do, you're going to be arrested, fired, and banned from college. Okay? Thank you. I'm not trying to be mean, but still, this suicide needs to stop. Like, what the heck?
In 1933, the song Gloomy Sunday was published by two Hungarian musicians.
Two Hungarian musicians. If they're the ones that make the suicide song, they should get fired and banned from college.
Seress and László Jávor.
Yeah, they're the ones that made the suicide song. Did they get fired and banned from college or not? Or did they get arrested and fired or not? If you know everything about this, let me know in the chat below, if you know everything.
Seress was a pianist and composer who produced the song's music, while Jávor was a poet and criminal journalist who wrote the lyrics. Seress recalls in the song's creation and popularity, saying in a loosely translated Hungarian interview, "I was playing piano at one of the cafes in the park when László Jávor came in as a young journalist. I chanted my songs and he asked me who wrote them. I told him, I did. He didn't say anything, but he wrote an article about me. Then from the cafe, I went to the bank of Danube, where one night, László Jávor visited there as well. We met up, and he showed me a song with lyrics that were written by him, and music composed by Zita Rax, a gypsy fiddler. The song was called Black Sunday. Jávor didn't like the melody, so he asked me to compose another melody. I like the lyrics, but I changed the title from Black Sunday to Gloomy Sunday, because I remember that a song called Black Sunday already existed."
Oh, really? Well, let me see. Oh, okay.
After Gloomy Sunday was composed with Jávor's lyrics and Seress's music, Seress began playing the song at a cafe. Audiences seemed to like it, and he recalls singing it about 20 to 30 times a night. Many sources differ on what the inspiration for the song is, but most point to these three different topics. Seress's concerns on the future of the world, in regards to fascism rising in his home country of Hungary, his quarrels against his ex-lover, and his own personal melancholy. Due to the depressing nature of the song, Seress had difficulty in finding a publisher. In fact, one publisher, who we believe to be Mater Yaska, stated, "It is not that the song is sad, there is a sort of terrible, compelling despair about it."
Okay, that's enough watching the video. So like I said, guys, do not make a thing that makes people commit suicide, cause then you're gonna get in big trouble. Do I make myself clear? Okay, good, because suicide needs to stop.
doing? Okay then. Copyright infringement. Yep.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to continue watching the video.
I don't think it would do anyone any good to hear a song like that. Finally, the song found its publisher, and it became a phenomenal success. In 1941, the English-speaking world was introduced to Gloomy Sunday through a cover by Billie Holiday. The song's depressing and melancholy lyrics were made abundantly clear through the English lyrics, beginning with the following. Sunday is gloomy, my hours are slumberless. Dearest, the shadows I live with are numberless.
Oh, so the shadows you live with are numberless. That's why some people commit suicide over the Gloomy Sunday song. Oh, I get it now.
Yo, what's up? My name is Lego Man.
Where do my flowers will never away from you, now where the black coach of sorrow has taken you. The song has become infamous in pop culture for its links to suicide and depression. Notable examples are its appearance in a 1993 Steven Spielberg film, Schindler's List, inspiring two films titled Gloomy Sunday and The Callback Box, inspiring an episode in the anime Danganronpa 3, and being referenced as recently as 2017 in Netflix's 13 Reasons Why. But where did this link to suicide and depression even come from?
Well, I have no idea. Let's find out.
After finally being published, the predictions made by Nadia Yaska seem to have come true. Somewhere between 17 and 19 suicides leading to the song were reported, including people who killed themselves after hearing a recording or live performance of the song, references to the lyrics and suicide notes, the sheet music being in the vicinity of the body, or the song playing on a gramophone near the body. According to the book, You Are What You Hear, How Music and Territory Make Us Who We Are by Harry Ritchell, Seress attempted to reconnect with his ex-lover after her song became a hit. However, she was found dead the very next day.
Damn.
She had poisoned herself, and her suicide note had just two words. Gloomy Sunday. Many of these deaths are difficult to verify, as very little information exists on some of the cases. However, there are a few that contain a good amount of details, including their connections to the song. Sometime around January 1936, a young carpenter named Gene Burroughs came into a cafe known as the Green Frog. He was single and alone, with his head sunken into his hands as he wasted his evening away. The musicians began to play Gloomy Sunday, and while he was singing along, he began to reach for something in his coat pocket. Suddenly, as soon as Gene finished singing, he pulled out a gun and shot himself through the heart.
Damn. That sucks.
Panic ensued. The man manager of the cafe ordered 2 waiters to carry the body out and warned the musicians, "Fools, don't play that. Don't ever play that accursed thing again." At the hospital,
Yeah, musicians, do not play that again or else you're fired.
they found a note in Gene's pocket. It was discovered that he was brokenhearted because his sweetheart had left him, and that he wanted to die Gloomy Sunday because the song just described the situation perfectly. Elizabeth Guy was a 15-year-old girl who had developed a sort of puppy love.
Wait a minute, he's talking about the victims of his song? Let me look him up. Excuse me. So please, never ever play that song again. It's making people suicidal. So just...
It's making... A 15-year-old girl who had developed a sort of puppy love romance with a boy of the same age who went to her school. When the boy moved away to a distant boarding school, Elizabeth grew depressed. But her mother assured herself that she would get over it. One night, Elizabeth snuck out of the house and ran to the streets. The police stopped her, but she simply stated that she was on her way to the drugstore to help her sick mother.
Wow, she just... If her mother is actually sick, then she's telling the truth. But if her mom's not sick, then she might be lying.
So she was lying.
I knew she was lying.
She made her way to the Shoshone Suspension Bridge.
Wow. Why did the police stop a minor? Why did the police stop a 15-year-old girl when she's going somewhere? Was it because she's not old enough to... Never mind. Who cares?
And jumped into the icy water.
Mamá, mira.
Sí.
Y eso es con mis glasses.
Hablan. Pero cuando vayas a poner...
Okay. Or yo lo moví el camera así.
Ahora que estamos viendo ahora.
Nah.
No.
Her body was found by fishermen.
What? Does that mean she's dead?
Her mother found a note in her room stating, "If you will have somebody sing O Gloomy Sunday to you, you will understand."
Oh my god. These musicians should be ashamed of themselves for making that depressing song that makes people commit suicide. I hope they get banned from being musicians and never play music again because of what they just did. They are a disgrace to music. They are an actual disgrace.
One of the most peculiar cases is that of Mal Olga.
Okay, now let me look up Mal Olga because she's the victim of this song.
Two of the cases is that
Okay, I'm going to read the English lyrics of Gloomy Sunday. If you want to know what they are like, you can look it up. Oh my god. Maybe that must be why the people of this committed suicide.
Mile or Vacaricus. Mile is a singer and dancer at a Budapest theater. She came on stage one day and sang Gloomy Sunday to a silent audience. As she recited the last verse, her eyes were filled with tears, and the silence grew powerful. Mile twisted her arms in a despairing gesture, and then returned to her dressing room. The audience awaited her return, but she never came back. After some time, even the manager tried to get Miles out of the room, but she didn't respond. The manager eventually broke down the door and discovered the body of Miles Caracas.
That means she's dead.
She had taken poison. At this point, police began to suppress the song.
I knew it. Oh my god. László Jávor and Rezső Seress should be ashamed of themselves for making that song. Why did these two stupid musicians make this song in the first place? Why? They are both the reasons why people committed suicide. Shame on these two. They made it on accident? Oh. But why did they make it by accident? It wasn't on purpose. Oh, okay. But if it was on purpose, then they should be ashamed of themselves and should get fired. Like, seriously, if someone makes a thing that makes people commit suicide, if someone makes that on purpose, they're going to get in trouble, fired, banned from college, and arrested. And they're going to regret doing that.
After seeing solid evidence of the song's link to suicide, Budapest police began to take action. They deemed that the song, quote, "masses the life."
Song is blamed for 18 deaths. I agree. I know they made it by accident, but if they make it on purpose, blame these two. Blame these two also, just in case if they do it on purpose. But they didn't do it on purpose. They made it by accident. But seriously, what kind of musician would make a suicidal song that makes people commit suicide? What type of musician would do that? And
"They're hungry and must be suppressed," unquote. Furthermore, the police labeled the...
wait, what does suppressed mean? I'm gonna go look it up. Forcibly put an end to. Oh, so that's what suppressed mean.
Song
Does that mean they put an end to the song?
Public Menace Number 1 and asked all musicians and orchestras to cooperate in suppressing it. While Hendrix was doing their best to ban the song, American record producers saw this as a hot publicity item and did their best to rush out a translated version. Heavily marketed as the Hungarian suicide song, the American versions capitalized on the various deaths associated with it. There were a few deaths in America that were linked to the song, such as Frank Cook, who we mentioned earlier, a University of Michigan student who hung himself after hearing the song, a 13-year-old boy named Floyd Hamilton Jr., who hung himself after his parents went through a divorce.
Oh my god. What the actual fuck? This song is the reason why suicide exists. Like, what the heck? I can't believe this. I know they, like I said, I know they made it by accident, but I can't believe they would make a song like this. Shame on these two. If it was on purpose, but no. But Lizard, how did you know it was made by accident and not on purpose? Like, how did you know that? Did someone say that? And yeah. Excuse me. I know they made it by accident, but I'm going to have to blame these two for making that song. I know it was an accident, but I'm blaming these two for that. I'm gonna blame them for this song. Like, seriously.
Ben Alfred Wolfman, a 19-year-old murderer, he begged the sheriff for his violin so that he could play 3 of his favorite songs, one of which being Gloomy Sunday. A congressman from a...
What? This murderer is crazy. He should be in jail as well for being a murderer. Being a murderer is illegal, and we know that. Rest in peace, Itka. Yeah, may he rest in peace. Even though he posted porn in his channel.
Nebraska man, Paul Stephan, who claimed to the House of Representatives that Gloomy Sunday was too dangerous to let loose, suggesting a nationwide ban. Only the Billie Holiday cover ended up being banned on the BBC radio broadcast. But the reason for this was due to the song being detrimental to wartime morale.
I wonder what that means. This is a very big problem. It's Jeffrey says, holy shit, I have no idea he posted porn on his channel. I know, right? What kind of YouTuber would do that?
Instrumental versions were still allowed, and the band was eventually lifted in 2002. Instrumental versions were still allowed, and the band was eventually lifted in 2002. However, there was another suicide connected to the song that happened 35 years after the song had been released.
Oh my god. Rezső Seress also committed. Oh, right! He committed suicide to his own song. Oh, right. This man, he committed suicide because of his own song. Man, I feel bad for him because he committed suicide over his own song. But it's his fault he committed suicide over his song. If he and his partner haven't made that song, none of this would have happened. Yeah. If these two did not make that song, none of this would have happened. Shame on those two musicians. Rezső committed suicide over his own song. What type of musician would commit suicide over their own song? Did he have a sad life or something? Was he guilty for what he just did? Was he guilty for making these people commit suicide? I don't know, but let's find out.
In January of 1968, the original composer of Gloomy Sunday, Rezső Seress, committed suicide.
Rezső Seress. Oh my goodness. I couldn't pronounce his name correctly because I don't speak Hungarian.
Shortly after his 69th birthday, Seress threw himself out of his apartment window.
What? You mean 2 months after his 69th birthday? Wait, hold up. No, no, 79th birthday. No. 2 months after his 78th birthday. Oh my god. What the? Sorry about that, guys. They were. Never mind.
He survived the fall and was rushed to the hospital, where he proceeded to choke himself with a wire. His song Gloomy Sunday brought him nothing but misery and distress, since Seress was never able to top it. What happened to László Jávor? He passed away in 1956 due to a heart attack.
Oh my god, that sucks. At least it's not from suicide. Let me hear it again.
What happened to László Jávor? He passed away in 1956 due to a heart attack. He did talk about the song's notoriety, saying, "I am not superstitious, but there was something mysterious in the air that Sunday morning when I met Seress out for a walk. We were, neither of us, very happy. I had just been turned down by my sweetheart."
What? Turned down or up?
We were, neither of us, very happy. I had just been turned down by my sweetheart.
Oh, turned down? What does that mean?
We walked along in silence for a while. Seress sang began to whistle the melancholy tune.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
I heard it. I was really overcome with emotion. The same evening, Marie and I went to the Sinji restaurant. We asked the amphitheater to play the music, which we had just written down. The room was crowded, and our song took hold immediately. Several people shuddered, but we thought nothing of it. Then came these suicides. Our success was short-lived, and we decided to withdraw the song. I never dreamed that a song could be too powerful. Given how much time had passed since the release of the song and the other suicides, the Death of Seress didn't really instill as much fear into the public as it would have in the years. Given how much time had passed since the release of the song and the other suicides.
So basically, 1933, Gloomy Sunday is created. 1936, Mass suicides occur. Excuse me. 1936, mass suicides occur.
Besides, the Death of Seress didn't really instill as much fear into the public.
Rezső Seress dies in 1968 from suicide.
As it would have in the years prior, nobody really freaked out despite the significance. I mean, it was.
Yeah. I may feel bad for them because they're dead, but I still blame them for making that song, even though it was an accident. All is forgiven.
As the composer of the song, why did the fear just go away? What did we as the population learn? And was there more to the Rezső Seress suicide, to all these suicides, than just Gloomy Sunday? As things began to settle down and the events of the past become more common knowledge, much of the fear and despair surrounding Gloomy Sunday began to make more sense. Following the Wall Street crash of 1929 in the United States, which kickstarted the Great Depression, the world's grain prices fell exponentially, causing hundreds, which began to make more sense. Following the Wall Street crash of 1929 in
Wall Street crash? Is that what caused the Great Depression? The Great Depression. That really sucks, bro. Oh my god, this is so depressing. Okay, guys, so when dinner time comes, I will end the stream, okay? Okay, so... One hour of live streaming. Congratulations. Alright, back to watching the video.
the United States, which kickstarted the Great Depression, the world's grain prices fell exponentially, causing Hungary's economy to crack and fall apart.
Damn, that sucks.
The country's earnings fell, Hungary's economy to crack and fall apart. The world's grain prices fell exponentially, causing Hungary's economy to crack and fall apart.
Oh man.
The country's earnings fell, their foreign credit sources dried up, and their tax revenue dropped by a large amount.
Man, wait. Man, 1929 to 1939 really sucked because of the Great Depression.
Basically, the entire economy went to hell. The unemployment rate went from 5% in 1928 to 36% by 1933. By that time, roughly 18% of Budapest were living in poverty. And as around this time that Gloomy Sunday came out, many of suicides began. Do you see a connection there? Given how god-awful the living situation was in Hungary, it would make sense that there was a large amount of suicides. I mean, yeah, Gloomy Sunday is a depressing song, but there was already quite a lot going on. Hungary has had some of the highest suicide rates of any country for many years. According to a 2008 research article by Dr. Stephen Stack of Wayne State University, Hungary's suicide rate in 1933 was 32 per 100,000. In comparison, the United States' suicide rate in the same year was 18.9. He also mentioned something called the female Ugrarian gene, which is found in Hungarians, and is believed to increase the predisposition for suicide. Given the history of the country and the economic collapse of the 30s, it makes much more sense for these to be the cause of the deaths, rather than Gloomy Sunday. Additionally, a lot of these deaths are difficult to verify. I mean, I can only find one newspaper article about Jean Elizabeth and Mile.
Oh. Okay, let's see. If anything. Let's see if the video can be heard in my live stream. Okay, it's heard. Conclusion.
So, in the end, who can really say what caused these suicides? We can never truly know what's going on in the victims' heads to get a straight answer.
Mm-hmm.
The most logical answer, though, is that these people were already depressed and likely contemplating suicide. Philip Cook was described by many of his old classmates as being depressed and moody as a wrote.
Yep.
Even bringing up the topic of suicide before committing it, Rezső Seress had a really tough and upsetting life. From being put through hell in the Nazi concentration camps where his mother passed away, to living the majority of his life in poverty.
Oh my god.
Jean Barris was alone and heartbroken. Elizabeth realized crush moved away, and at 15 years old, that must be devastating. It's unknown if Mile Caracat is also going through any hardships as well, but considering that she was in tears by the time she finished singing Gloomy Sunday, it can be assumed that she probably was. While the song definitely didn't help, it was definitely not the reason behind their suicides. As it can have a powerful effect on us. Many times it can amplify whatever we're feeling at the moment. and oftentimes we even seek music that reflects how we feel, with a way to comfort ourselves and feel validated.
You know, like what Lizard said, maybe Gloomy Sunday is a curse or something, but we're not really sure. Guess we'll find out in the future.
And in that regard, Gloomy Sunday could have just been a song to validate their feelings, a sort of comfort in a dark time in their lives. Just knowing that someone else feels and understands what you're going through can make an enormous difference. Gloomy Sunday is not a curse song. It simply came out at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, okay. You heard it, guys. Gloomy Sunday is not a curse. It just came out in the wrong place at a wrong time.
Despite all the evidence we've discussed here, its hauntingly beautiful melodies will forever go down in infamy as the Hungarian suicide song.
Oh my goodness. Wrong place at a wrong time. Now that's depressing. Now that is some real depression.
I heard it! I heard it all!
Yeah, me too.
Same here.
Side and the fish said that he's gonna Kermit suicide. Or suicide, yeah, Kermit. But joking about suicide is heartless, and we know it. I know the Kermit suicide meme is funny and all, but suicide is not funny. It's a serious thing. I like the Kermit suicide meme too, but I know that suicide is not funny. It is serious. Very, very serious. What? Kevin Lem says he's gonna commit Thanos slap. There is also words about suicide, like go commit toaster bath, go commit Thanos, go commit suicide or suicide, and other stuff. Yeah, I like those things too, but like I said, I know that suicide is not a joke and suicide is not funny. And don't ever do a suicide prank because you might get someone worried sick. And besides, that prank is not funny. And commit suicide? Oh my god. Guys, you wait. That is loud. Oh, right. Guys, look at the top. Lizzie Green Beansy says, I'm gonna bumit suicide. Really? Bumit suicide? I know those are none of my business, but still. Curiosity, remember? Wow. Sorry you guys have to hear that. Wait, whoa, 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 hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Lavender Town Syndrome? How does that make people commit suicide? The infection? I have no idea. Oh, that should be, if it caused suicide, that should be on the news. It should go to the news. Do not play that. It can make you commit suicide if you're like 7 to 12 years old. Guys, you might want to look at this. Okay, so basically, you guys might. Oh, I'll send a link if you want to read it. Anyways, look at this, guys. You will not believe this. If you can't read this, then click on the link below if you want to read it. It says, the Lavender Town Syndrome, also known as Lavender Town Tone or Lavender Town Suicides, was a peak in suicides and illness of children between the ages of 7 to 12, shortly after the release of the Pokemon Red and Green in Japan, back in February 27th, 1996. Rumors say that these suicides and illness only occurred after the children playing the game reached Lavender Town, whose theme music had extremely high frequencies that studies showed that only children and young teens can hear, since their ears are more sensitive. Due to the Lavender Tone, at least 200 children supposedly committed suicide, and many more developed mental illnesses and infections. The children who committed suicide usually did so by hanging or jumping from heights. Those who did not acted ironically complained of several headaches after listening to the Lavender Town's theme. Although Lavender Towns now sounds differently depending on the game, the mass hysteria was caused by the first Pokemon game released. After the Lavender Town Tone incident, the programmers had fixed Lavender Town's theme music to be at a lower frequency, and since children were no longer affected by it. One video appeared in 2010 using special software to analyze the audio of the Lavender Town's music. When played, the software created images of the unknown near the end of the audio. This raised a controversy, since the unknown didn't appear until the Generation 2 games Silver, Gold, and Crystal. The unknown translate to "leave now". There is also the said beta version of Lavender Town. It is said that the beta version of Pocket Monsters was released to some kids to test the games. This is a video of the beta version of Lavender Town. You heard it, guys. The original one, when it was made people commit suicide. I'm gonna look at the original. Oh! Bro! I'm live streaming. You Who scares a 14-and-a-half-year-old like that? I've heard this song before, but I never knew it was called Lavender Town until today. Like, wow. Oh! Like, oh my goodness. I never knew that was called Lavender Town before, but I've heard this before. Like, what the actual fuck? Maybe this is why children ages 7 to 12 committed suicide. today. I know I said that twice or more than twice, but still. Why? Why did these children have to commit suicide over this? Like, I don't... Screw that. If it was backwards, then... Does that cause more suicides? Oh. Is this going to cause suicide? I don't know, but let's find out. Okay. Now let me listen to this. The slowest version. Don't listen to that if you don't want to commit suicide. It's nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel. Now I understand why children ages 7 to 12 commit suicide. Now I understand. Or maybe this was never heard in backwards back in the 90s. Or something. Scary spaghetti? Really? Oh, thank God there are no jump scares. Like, what type of game is this?
Lavender Town something overrated?
I'm gonna read. You know what? I'm gonna read this in my Lavender Town Syndrome video.
Hey guys, Superhero Mike here, and today we are looking at the Pokemon Lavender Town Syndrome. Pokemon is a much-loved children's video game series from the 1990s, but also managed to appeal to adults, and has spawned books, TV shows, comics, toys, clothing, and most recently, a viral mobile app called Pokemon Go. It may seem strange for a horror channel to be covering such a video game series, right? You obviously haven't heard of the creepy backstory to one of the early Pokemon games and the location within it, Lavender Town. Lavender Town was a location found within the Game Boy game Pokemon Red that originally launched in Japan in 1996. Lavender Town was designed to be the game's spookiest location and resembles an isolated rural community and home to a large graveyard. The creepy part of this is that the graveyard is home to hundreds of dead Pokemon. It's literally a Pokemon graveyard, with the ghosts of the Pokemon haunting the surrounding area. Lavender Town is also home to a piece of music that is supremely creepy and completely out of place in such a family.
So that's how the song was made? Oh my God. Seriously, bro.
Friendly video game. Lavender Town's music, composed by Junichi Masuda, has been rumoured to be the cause of over 100 Japanese child suicides during the game's launch in spring of 1996. However, this is simply a myth, and will explain the story behind what is now known as Lavender Town Syndrome. But before that, let's take a listen to the music from Lavender Town to give you an idea of just how creepy this tune actually is.
I know what it sounds like.
can tell the music definitely gets under your skin with a combination of high-pitched chip-tune sounds and jarring chords. The Lavender Town audio apparently caused nausea, nosebleeds, distress, anger, and even suicide when children listened to it for extended periods of time. Hence the name Lavender Town Syndrome. But where did this myth time? Hence the name Lavender Town Syndrome.
Is there a person that has Lavender Town Syndrome? Busted speaker? No. I'm recording this live stream from my spyglasses camera.
Lavender Town Syndrome is fake? False. It started about, 2 months ago? Yeah, 2 months ago. About halfway through October, I was on YouTube, searching for random videos of who knows what, when one of the people I subscribed uploaded a video. They were uploading a video that has a scary video game music every day of the month.
Viacom? What do you mean by Viacom? SpongeBob has nothing to do with this live stream, even though it appeared on TV. Viacom is very strict, I think. Yeah, Viacom is very strict. Why does Viacom have to be so strict? You know what? I'm just gonna block the TV so that Viacom doesn't get me. Whoever made Viacom so strict should be ashamed of themselves. If I get a copyright strike, Viacom, you know what? I don't want to talk trash about Viacom because I don't know if that gets you a community guideline strike or copyright strike or not.
But where did this myth come from? Well, back in 2010, an anonymous Pastebin user uploaded a creepypasta detailing how the specific music caused the suicide of over 100 children in Japan upon the game's initial release.
Yep, that suicide only takes place in Japan, nothing else. Or maybe in some places too. Either Japan or more than Japan. Let me know in the chat below.
The story then became urban legend due to the popularity of the game, and so the story went viral. Because Lavender Town Syndrome was so discussed, it soon became taken as fact, and so a simple horror story became associated with the game due to word of mouth. Over time, various people added additional details to the story to make it even more convincing, and so propagated the rumour that this creepy piece of music did in fact cause mass child suicide. The truth,
or maybe I'm gonna end the live stream before dinner comes or something. Whenever I feel like it.
The matter is that no, this game did not cause children to commit suicide, at least not on the scale documented in the original creepypasta. Look at it this way, do you think that if a game was out there with an audio track that caused kids to kill themselves, it wouldn't have been mass recalled and then banned? That said, this is still one of the more believable video game myths. Lavender Town is a depressing location, especially for
probably just Japan.
Children's game. The audio is out of place and genuinely creepy. Not to mention the pitch of the audio certainly is high enough to potentially cause mild harm to players if listened to for extended periods of time. This, coupled with so much talk from the gaming community of Lavender Town Syndrome being a legitimate thing, means that I couldn't fault someone for buying into the hype. However, the truth is this is simply a clever hoax that gained way too much traction over the years. The worst you'll get from spending too much time in Lavender Town isn't...
So the Lavender Town did not make kids ages 7 to 12 commit suicide in Japan? If If they actually didn't, I'm still gonna read it no matter what.
An earworm. Still, the location and music remains unsettling to this day, and coupled with the Lavender Town syndrome backstory, it certainly makes for an interesting piece of horror gaming history. And that's the video for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, remember to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and I will see you on the next one.
If it happened in real life, Pokemon would be banned ASAP. I wonder what as soon as possible. Yeah. Lil Zeronix said, if it happened in real life, Pokemon would be banned as soon as possible. Yeah, but it didn't actually happen in real life. Okay, did it actually happen in real life or not? Let me know in the chat below if it actually happened in real life or not. Now I know what ASAP means. It means as soon as possible. So, is the Lavender Town song never released or something? Is it never released in 1996, the Lavender Town song? Let me know in the chat below. I wonder why Mr. Krabs wants Pearl to be babysitted. Like, come on, she's 16 years old. She is way too old to be babysitted. I think it's because she's immature or something. Or maybe Mr. Krabs just don't trust her. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. Bye. This is Ronnie Zamora. Oh, wait. Before I end the stream, let me read this. Lil Zeron said, it's probably fictional. Just call me Lil Z, by the way. Okay, Lil Z. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now. This is Ronnie Zamora signing off.